Okay.
All right. Hey.
Hello everybody, Moshe Kafri here, the Difference Maker Dog Trainer, and today we are going to view Charlie the Aggressive Chihuahua Part 2. So we'll recap what happened in the beginning and how we worked with him and how we concluded it, because now people can lift him up, people can pet him, everything is good now. So we're going to go ahead and watch it and see what we accomplished. Now he can ride in the car without throwing up or barfing. He can jump in and out of the car. He can do all of those things that Rue, the owner, wanted me to train him to do. So let's go ahead and watch this video and what we accomplished. Charlie, come. Come. Charlie, come. 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 Okay. Okay. Do you notice what's going on? And he really wants to do it and he doesn't allow himself. You see? You notice? Jorisha?
He's looking away.
Yeah. Which means avoidance. He's avoiding me now.
And just any way he can.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm giving him a break for a second. Let's look at it. Here we go. The top submission.
Aww.
So now, again, we're making progress. We might have some setbacks, but overall, we are moving forward. Okay. Good boy, Charlie. Good boy. Good boy. I'm not doing anything, do you see?
He's kind of holding his position a little.
Yeah.
He's not really fully letting go.
No.
But
he's
he's
scared.
letting you do it.
Yeah, but look, he's not trying to bite me.
Yeah.
Or attack.
Yeah.
Good boy, Charlie. Good boy.
He's like, this is not fun.
You're doing grooming motions, huh? Yeah, I see.
I'm trying to emulate real life situations.
Yeah.
So no matter what I do, if I pick him with both hands, if I pick him with one hand, that he doesn't try to bite, he doesn't try to attack. And you can see the difference from last times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a different dog from 2 lessons ago.
Mm-hmm.
from neurotic, scared, well, now we need consistency, so we need to do it, you know, until this is normal. Good boy. Good boy, Charlie. Good boy.
Are you filming him?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, good boy. I'm doing this because when we go, that's what happens, right?
Yeah, you have to pick him up.
Yeah.
You have to pick
And
him
remember
up.
how he was before, the grooming, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And he's letting you pick him up.
Yeah.
Oh, and he just sat down.
Okay, Charlie. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, Charlie. Come. 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 Up. Oops. Up. That's okay. Even down here, it's fine. When we don't, what we don't want. We want to do it from here. Up. Up. Let's see if you do it if you want. But you have to give him some time to come, straight to run.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, he went down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Not you.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlie. I'm gonna give you a little pet, sweetheart. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Is that my Charlie? Is that the Charlie? This is Charlie. This is the good boy. This is the okay, baby. See you later, Charlie. You did a good job. Very good job, Charlie. Yes, you did. You did a good job. Oh, hi, Will. Kiss your little puppy. Good. Oh, that is such a cute little baby. Okay, little pet. Oh, there's Charlie. There you go.
The way I picked him up because it's like I'm sneaking on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you should not snake. You should go straight in.
But he scares me.
He scares you?
Yeah. It's okay, Charlie. Good boy. Very nice, Charlie. It's okay. Very good, sweetheart. It's okay. No big deal. No big deal. Candace is
Do you want me to drive normally?
Yeah,
fast,
normally. No, not just normally, like.
slow. Okay.
Yes, let's start
What-
slow and see what happens.
Okay.
And accelerate as we go.
Alright.
Because I want to see if this cues the puking.
He
That's
won't.
all.
He won't. If I have to vote, he won't puke until we get on the highway.
Until you what?
Get on the highway.
Okay, let's find out.
Or down. He'll start freaking out down by the gate. The front gate.
Let's find out. We'll see.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Spots.
Can you put your window on his side down and my side too?
Oh, in the back?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah. I want him to feel it, you see? That's why I put it on him.
Can you move your thing? Yeah. Okay, now he's relaxed and he's slightly panting now.
We'll see.
Okay. Move out of the way, motion for a second.
No,
Okay,
this is...
fine.
Okay.
so far so good. And he is showing no signs of wanting to do that.
Okay.
So far so good.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Talk to me.
Okay, so We got Charlie from the Foothills Animal Shelter, and the only information that we had heard about him, he's a little rat chi, so a rat terrier and Chihuahua mix, and the only information that we'd heard about him was that he had been found by the dog catcher in the bad part of town, wandering the streets alone. So we adopted him because he seemed to take a liking to myself and my daughter, and never ever tried to bite either one of us that first day that we met him at the kennel. And we brought him home after he was neutered, and he met my husband that night and immediately tried to bite him. And this was the first time we noticed that there was a problem with aggression with Charlie.
So he liked you and your daughter, but he tried to bite your husband.
Yep, the very first minute he met him. So I don't know what's up with that. We're guessing he was abused, but we don't know for sure because we don't have a lot of information. I do know he was feral for a while and living on the streets, because when I would take him for a walk, he would eat everything he could. He would catch bugs and eat them. He would eat pine cones. He would eat grass. Anything he could put in his mouth that tasted good, he would eat it, because that's how he'd kept himself alive. And the kennel thought that he was 1.5 years old, but we found out after we had him for a while that he grew, and so we're guessing he was even younger than that. And probably whatever had happened to him had happened within that first year of his life, so before we got him. And then we met you because Charlie had trouble being cleaned, and so I needed a mobile grooming service, especially because he would also throw up in the car. So what's the point of driving him to a grooming service only to have him throw up on himself on the way back home? So I serendipitously found you guys and hired you as mobile groomers, and then you were telling me that we were talking and that you were a trainer. And I'd let you know that at that point we'd been through 2 trainers, whose names I will not mention, but who were very nice people, but did not help Charlie at all overcome his fears. And he was still very aggressive towards every single person that would come to the house. Child, woman, man, whoever came in the front door, he would try to attack them. So it was to the point where I was crating my dog every time somebody came over, and it was a sad thing. I would much rather have a dog that they could come and pet, when they came to visit.
Right.
And so then we hired you, and it was a process, and it took a while, but as of, like I was telling you, as of this morning, my house guest, who he had never met before, he was sitting on the same chair with her. I was sitting in another part of the room, and he was letting my friend pet him. So, and just having a grand old time. Happy as a clam, so.
And you said that people that did remodeling in your house, big men that came here to work?
Yeah, big men that came to work that he didn't even know that were subcontractors working on our bathrooms, would reach right down into his face before I could even mention that he was a little timid around people, and they would violently pet him, and he was okay with it. And he wasn't 100% happy with it, but he let them do it, and that is unheard. He would have tried to eat them if it was last year, before you worked with him. So
no more aggression?
No more aggression.
No bites, no barking, just either he let people pet him, or he backs to a corner and just stay there. And
he always sniffs whoever comes to the door.
Oh, he sniffs people.
Yeah, he's fine with that. He comes up to every single man in work boots that comes into the house, and my father, who he had issues with before, and he sniffs all of them. And if they hold out their hand, he will come and sniff it.
Did he bite your father?
No, but he did launch towards him and scared us all. My dad, he got used to my dad when he came to visit, and he would settle down a bit. But then my dad would abruptly stand up, or he would reach for something on the table and make a sudden movement, and then Charlie would freak out, and he would start lunging for him and barking viciously. So
basically what we did, we worked on aggression, which you hired me to begin with, to solve, after 2 trainers failed to do that.
Yep.
And we solved it completely. And on top of this, we addressed the barfing.
Yes.
No barfing in the car.
No
anymore.
barfing in the car anymore, and that is
And-
wonderful.
And we taught him to jump in and out of the car.
Yep, and he does that now on his own. And he's
Do you-
he's happy to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about him at
Do
all.
you have a stool for him now?
No, doesn't even
No
need it.
stool?
No stool.
Wow.
Yeah, so he can jump up, and he jumped up onto a chair over there too because he wanted to be petted by my friend. So.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So it was overall your experience with me and Sandra on training was a positive one?
It was, I will be honest, it was tough, but we made it through, and it's amazingly positive what has come out of it. So it was a difficult procedure, but it worked, and it really did work. And I don't even have to talk to him anymore. You know, he immediately runs up and says hello to people when they come in the door. You know, and I don't have to say anything to him, so it's nice.
So you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. High five.
Wow. I'm impressed
Yeah,
that it was a process of 2.5 months, yes.
it was, yeah.
We didn't have any other choice because he was extreme case.
Yeah, he was.
I'll be honest with you, I thought that I'll be done within 4 or 5 lessons max. I didn't see it going this far.
Yeah.
But when we started to work with him, it was a different ball game.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
yeah.
and then we would take, 2 steps forward and then we took 1 step backward. We regressed a couple of times. It was not a smooth ride,
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But no, in the end, it all worked out, and it's good.
so it
It's
was
very
well,
good.
well worth your money.
Yes, it was. It was, and I've already recommended you to multiple people. So,
Thanks so much.
yeah,
Thanks so
yeah,
much.
yeah. And I hope they find you, and I hope they use you.
Tell them to go to the Difference Maker Dog Trainer YouTube channel.
Okay, and
Because-
I told them that name.
Okay.
Yep,
Because
and your
all
name.
my videos are up there, and there's about 10 of them.
Okay, cool.
Within, so there's more coming because I'm training, new dogs that are coming down the line.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
So,
Yay.
okay. Well, thanks, Ru, for your testimonial.
Oh, sure, no problem.
To conclude this video, you just heard the testimonial of Ru, the owner of Charlie, the aggressive Chihuahua. So we could get him from crazy, out of his mind dog back to normalcy to be a good, productive part of the family. And now, when people come in, he does not attack, he does not bark, he does not whine, he does not run away, he let people lift him up, he let people pet him. All is good now. He learned to jump in and out of the car as well, and he learned to stop to barf or throw up in the car. We worked on all of the things, we accomplished everything, and now everybody is a happy family again. Until next time, the Difference Maker Dog Trainer, Moshe Kafri, at your service.